What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Wednesday morning here in Arkansas. It's Enchilada Day. Hell yeah. Man, I just wanted to log in and let you know that I love you and I care about you. I'm thinking about you, and that you are a badass, and that nothing is going to change that. You, my friends, have all the tools you need to be happy and cause happiness for others. Please use them. Decide to be happy. Make changes to what's making you unhappy. What you have to do is just make up your damn mind and go with it. Be proactive. You have things in your life that make you unhappy, try and steer clear of them. Hell, I had to move entire cities away back in the day. It really is a decision. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you're getting out of that frame of mind. All right. I said yesterday we'd talk about some things in the news today. Well, let's just do that. We have migrant caravan down south right now. A couple of thousand more coming. You remember, we don't even know where they are. They're so far away. Yeah, there's another 2,000 in Mexicali or Texaco or something like that. And they're coming to Tiajuana. About 100 have been deported, about 80 self-deported so far. That's that they can count, because I'm sure there's 600-700 of them that are just spread out everywhere, but no one knows where the hell they're at. And I guarantee you they're probably trying to come over the border in Texas or Arizona. It's fucked up. But now the ones in Tijuana are making demands. These poor migrants who are only equipped to pick fruit are making demands, like lawyerly demands. They want to end deportations. They want to name the people who have been deported. They want blah, 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 blah. I can tell you, it's obviously a lawyer, an attorney who's done this. It's not these people. It's that, it's the group of people who organized this whole fucking thing, who ought to be going to jail for it. Oh, speaking of tear gas, you know, it's pepper spray. That's all that was. They call it tear gas. It's pepper balls. It's pepper spray. It's it's non-lethal. It's, they talk about, you tear gas children, and no one was hurt. One person was hurt badly, a young teenager down, and his whole head was fucking wrapped up. How ridiculous is that? Oh my God, that was stupid. But he is on there, I'm going to go whether it's illegally or not. And there's another guy, I'm going to go regardless, because they're going to their work. It doesn't matter. Work is work. They don't get it. They don't understand that they're not welcome unless they come legally. If you want to work, get a work visa. There are programs for that shit. If you try and storm our border in mass, you're gonna get fucking your head thumped or tear gassed. These people are bitching about tear gas being used. You know how many times they talked about the over 400 times Obama used tear gas on the fucking border? You know how many times? 0. The media doesn't tell you about shit that's derogatory to their fucking frame of mind. They don't want you to know this shit. It's ridiculous. These people aren't getting in. Trump can't allow them in, because if he does, there will be more and more migrants. If these people, and there are people saying, these people are eligible for this, they can come. 90% of them aren't eligible. But the people who are sending them up here are telling them they are. They're coaching them on what to say. Political asylum. There's this one guy asked for political asylum. In fact, the kid that got his head hit, hurt himself or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was a stampede that he got run over or something, or fell or something. But it didn't have nothing to do with Border Patrol. He got hurt in Mexico. Our Border Patrol wasn't there. It's just a ridiculous thing. And it's an obviously biased media. Speaking of biases, the Mueller probe. Michael Flynn wanted to take back his plea because he realized he was being manipulated. It wasn't an honest plea. He simply forgot something, and they left and come back and told him, oh, you lied. Well, it was an email from 2 years ago. How did I lie about it? The same thing happened to Jerome Corsi. Jerome Corsi withdrew his plea. He's not pleading at all. He wants to go to trial because the same thing happened. And I'm sure it happened to Papadopoulos too. Papadopoulos tried to take his back. I mean, it's just 2 weeks in prison, a little bit of community service and shit. But the thing is, he's not guilty of the things they say he is. That Papadopoulos was absolutely set up. Absolutely. Absolutely set up. I mean, it's undeniable. If you know the circumstances to George Papadopoulos and the meetings that he was set up with this Australian person and another British spy, he was set up with these meetings from people in the Obama administration. People in his former company that he used to work for. You understand? This has not got anything to do with Russian collusion. This is get Trump. Jerome Corsi, Michael Flynn, Papadopoulos, all these people. Manafort. Manafort's been updating Trump on what's going on over there. So Trump has really got a heads up on what's happening. Trump knows what they're asking Manafort. I don't think he's worried at all. Because they're not coming after Trump. Because they can't come after Trump. They've already dropped the obstruction of justice because that was their only hope, and they knew it. That's why they started it in the beginning. But they dropped obstruction of justice because the president could not obstruct justice. And nothing the president did was obstruction of justice anyway. He has not stopped the Mueller probe. He's done nothing but cooperate with it. Now, he says his opinion. That's bullshit what they're trying to do to me, and they are. They're trying to ramrod the fucking president. They're trying to harm him. Just like this shit with Kasoge, that has nothing to do with us. I heard someone yesterday say he's an American citizen. Kasoge was not an American citizen. He wasn't even a reporter. Did you know that? He was like Alex Jones over there. He was an opinion piece writer, a conspirator, and very much so slanted away from their way of thinking, which is not a bad thing. But wanting us to destabilize the entire fucking world alone, because that would. Saudi Arabia is one of the most powerful nations on the planet. You may think they're not because they're so small, but that money talks. Saudi Arabia has their hand in everything. Hell, they were giving Hillary money. Lots of fucking money. You want ties to fucking Saudi Arabia? Look at Bush and Hillary. Well, in fact, they gave Obama a shit ton of money too. But what we need to do is what we've done. Sanction the people that they themselves have named. We have punished all the people who we can punish. We'll let one of our allies come out and accuse him because they have less to lose than we do. The most powerful nation on the fucking planet does not need to destabilize an entire fucking network of shit we've set up over decades to protect people. We will have an entire war over there. We'll have a war over there. War's coming in Ukraine, it looks like. I don't know how we're going to deal with that. I mean, surely we can beat Russia in a conventional war. But they have those fucking nukes, and that's scary. When you have somebody so weak backed into a fucking corner who's used to having power, they'll use any power they've got. So we'll let our allies accuse MBS, Mohammed bin Salman. We'll let them accuse him. We'll let them go into this, and then we'll come in later and go, okay, you've proven your case. We'll have to do this. And that's the role we need to play. You don't need to listen to this Kasoge tape to understand what happened. I heard a great point yesterday. Why should I listen to that tape? I don't speak Arabic. He wouldn't understand a thing that was going on. He already knows what happened. Why in the hell listen to it? Oh, so you can relate to the president. But the person who listened to it can relate it to the president. That transcript surely has every moan, every cry written out. It's a horrible thing that happened to this man. But I can tell you this. It's not worth starting a war over. And this would be a world war. Because there are going to be people who are going to come to their aid. They can pay people to come to their aid. One good thing we can get out of this, though, we can probably do something to end the war in Yemen. Or at least curb a lot of the fucking shit that's going on over there that Saudi Arabia is doing. A lot of people don't understand there's so much bad shit going on over there that's all tied into the same things. And all it's about, really, on this side of the planet, is just fucking the president over. Trying to demand that he do something stupid. Which would be fucking stupid. Liberal media, basically everybody, not on your side as an American. All they want is to help the people who want to gain power and keep it. Democrats, that's all they're about is power. All they want is to help them. That is the truth. They don't care who it hurts. An entire planet, they don't give a shit. Destabilize the Middle East, they don't give a shit. They'll say Trump destabilized the Middle East after they demand that he do it. That's the way these fuckers work. Alright, that's it. That's all I gotta say. I kept my temper in check. I love you people. Please, if you see somebody who's hungry, feed them. If you see somebody who's cold, give them a blanket. Carry an extra pair of shoes, old shoes that you're going to throw away. Fucking keep them in the back of your car with a pair of socks in them. If you see somebody who needs them, give them to them. It's cold. People are cold and hungry. Cold and hungry sucks. Hungry sucks alone, but cold and hungry? I don't know which one you're thinking about the most. Being hungry or being cold. Do what you can for others. Be each other's motherfuckers. You see somebody down, try and lift them up. Absolutely. Help your fellow man. Be a light. Not a darkness. I love you. Have a good one.
Lil Doggy!